Hi guys, Assalamu alaikum. This is Hijabadore here, and today I'm going to be sharing with you my 12 Holy Grail product that only cost under $6. Okay, so before I even start this video, let me tell you, I know I have a lot of makeup on. You don't have to tell me under each and every video that I have a lot of makeup on and I'm a hijabi and all that. Please keep your crappy comments to yourself. This is my channel. Don't forget that I can do whatever the heck I want to do on my channel, and you are nobody to tell me what to do or what not to do, unless you want to suggest a video and, you know, leave some positive comments and be positive on this channel. Then go right ahead and do that. But if you want to be negative and if you want to just talk crap, then this is not the right place for you. So let's start the video. Alright guys, so the first product that I'm sharing with you that cost under $6, actually only $4.99, is this one. This is Wet n Wild Mega Glow Contouring Palette in shade Caramel Toffee. If you're a regular on my channel, you have been seeing this in almost every video, and you can see that it is in very bad condition. I've hit crazy pan on this, and I've actually have a brand new one sitting in my drawer ready for me to use it. The yellow powder is the perfect brightening powder, perfectly milled, perfectly pressed. It is the perfect powder. I can use so many other products, but every time I'm done with my makeup, I always go in with this yellow powder and just kind of brighten under my eye area. And I also highlight my nose with this yellow powder every time I contour my nose, because I'm not really that great at contouring my nose. So what I do, always try to clean up with this yellow powder, and also under my contour I clean up with this yellow powder. I have so many other yellow powders, so many other brands, so many much more expensive brands that I've tried, but I always go back to this. But I do not really use it to contour unless I'm really going for a very light kind of makeup look. But I always use this to contour my nose and also to just bronze up around my face. You know, sometimes I only use this to kind of put in my crease, and sometimes I just run it under my eye area. Like, I use this palette for anything and everything. I just love this palette so much. So the next product is also from Wet n Wild, but I promise that not every product in this video is gonna be from Wet n Wild. But this is their foundation, and this is Wet n Wild Photo Focus Foundation. Guys, this foundation is so freaking amazing. Like, a lot of times I see myself picking this up instead of my Estee Lauder Double Wear, because the finish of this foundation is just so good. Like, every time I know that I'm gonna be around people where people are gonna be in my face, I always like to use this foundation because it really blurs out the imperfections and it just photoshops your face somehow. I don't know what it has. Like, it's supposed to be really great for pictures and stuff. A lot of people talked about, like, you know, how this would never give you a flashback or anything, but I honestly don't really care about any of that. I only care about it because it really puts that filter onto your face. But I kind of don't like the smell of this, and I freaking love the shade though. Like, the shade matches me spot on. There's so very few foundations, especially at drugstore, that match me that nicely, and this is one of them, and I love this so much, and it only costs $5.99, and the shade that I use is Desert Beige. Alright guys, so the next product, I lost the cap of this. This is, you've seen this on my channel like 5,000 times. I have mentioned this in my favorites videos. I've mentioned this in my foundation routine tips and tricks videos. Like, everywhere I've mentioned this hydrating primer from e.l.f. and I've been using this for, I think, maybe like for like a year and a half or so. And this is the blue primer. Let me give you a little close up. I did try their pink one, e.l.f. Poreless Face Primer, and it really made me extremely oily. It did not work for me at all, and I do not like that or recommend that. But the hydrating primer, for some reason, is super duper amazing. I'm actually wearing it right now as well. It does not let me go oily. It does not break me out. It does not mess with the formula of my foundations. Every time, even when I'm wearing like really high-end foundations, I've been using this so much, especially in the winter time. Even last winter, I used this foundation, this primer all winter long and all fall long last year, and then this year I again see myself always grabbing this because it's just that amazing. And it only costs $6, and it's the best primer from e.l.f. and I really do highly recommend this. Alright guys, so the next product that I really highly recommend is this. This is e.l.f. Lock On Liner and Brow Cream in shade medium brown. Guys, I love this thing so much. I can show you the proof. Look in here. I have been using this non-stop for my brows. I do not use it for eyeliner or eyeshadow or anything else. I only strictly use it for my brows, and guys, I love it. I'm actually wearing it right now and it only costs $4, and I do have the one that's a little bit lighter than this shade, but that one just looks a little gray and green on me. It doesn't really look that good, but this shade is spot on amazing. I love it so much. It just gives me that crispy brows. And also, I don't know if you can see on camera, I'm sure you can't, but it has a very bouncy, moussey texture. Like, it does not feel like a regular gel eyeliner or a regular brow pomade. Like, every time I touch it with my brush, the brush kind of like bounces. It's kind of like, it has like a spongy feel to it. If you live by e.l.f. store, then you can definitely go there and try this out and see what I'm talking about. And ever since I started using this, I've actually gotten a lot of compliments about my brows, because I used to just suck at my brows, and it stays put all day long. My eyebrows have been on for the past like 4 or 5 hours and they did not even budge, and my eyebrows are the first thing that I do on my face when I start my makeup. Alright guys, so the next product is again from Wet n Wild, but I'm not doing these in an order or anything. I honestly am showing you whatever is closer to me, so it's nothing is in order, so don't get me wrong. But the next product is their Photo Focus Concealer. Guys, I love these concealers. I'm actually wearing it right now, and the shade that I'm wearing right now is medium tawny. I really like the formula. I really like the blendability of it. I really like how it just stays put and how it covers everything I love about it. But I do not like the applicator. It's so tiny for me to use it as a concealer. I mean, this could be good if it was like a lipstick applicator, but no one even does this small lipstick applicators anymore either. So I really wish, if Wet n Wild watches this video, please make the applicator a little bit bigger, please. Sometimes I just want that extra brightness, so what I do, I sometimes just use some other concealer that has a little bit peachy tone to it, just to blend with it. Other than that, I really love this shade, guys. As you can see, this is so creamy, and you can see the coverage here as well, and there are like tons of reviews on this all over YouTube. You can check those out as well. A lot of people have been saying that this is a good dupe for the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. Alright, now the next thing is from Rimmel London, and this is their natural bronzer waterproof bronzing powder. I don't know about waterproof, but this powder is in shade Sun Bronze, and I love this. I'm wearing it as a bronzer right now, and I'm so sorry if you hear noises from the back. And it actually really nicely goes with my skin, and I'm just gonna swatch it right here just to show you how light it is. And I really do not like my bronzers to be crazy pigmented. Right here, this is it. And every time I have like a very brightening under eye going on, or you know, some powders and stuff on my face that just change the color of my foundation sometimes, or you know, just take away the warmth, I always love to use this to put that warmth back into my skin, and it just bronzes the face really nicely. And I also sometimes use this to contour my nose whenever, because it's not that warm. So when I was talking about this contour powder, this is a lot more warmer than this, but sometimes when I do not want that warm nose contour, I be contouring my nose with this, and this is a very light shade, so it's kind of more forgiving, because if you use a dark shade to contour your nose, especially if you suck at it, like me, you have to be really careful with the powders you choose. So I feel like this powder is an amazing powder, especially with my skin tone. It's not that dark or it's not that light either. And when I bought it, I felt like it had a little bit of shimmer to it, but right now it's totally matte. There's no shimmer at all in there. That cost only $4.29. Alright guys, so the next product that I recommend, and which is my holy grail product, is this NYC eyeliner. And I know you guys are gonna hate me for showing you this because it's not being sold in the US anymore, and that makes me so mad because I actually got hip to it like 4 or 5 months ago, and ever since I started using this, I've been loving this so much because the formula is just so amazing, especially when you have like a lot of glitters or pigments or, you know, like weird textured eyeshadows on your eyes. This is the eyeliner that I always go for, and I unfortunately have to purchase it off eBay or Amazon. This used to be sold at Target for like $2.99. Can you imagine this? But I've heard that they still sell these in Canada, so you can order it from Canada, or if someone lives in Canada, you're welcome. But this is the blackest and the most amazing liquid eyeliner that I've ever used, and the formula is very matte and really good, especially for really glammed up makeup looks. I used to be always scared to use brush tips for my eyeliners because I would always mess up, but this is the only eyeliner that actually taught me how to do eyeliner with the wands that look like this. Okay, so the next thing is ColourPop lipsticks. Honestly, any shade doesn't really matter. This is the Ultra Matte in Limbo, and this is the Ultra Satin in Barracuda. And guys, ColourPop lipsticks only cost $6, and I have a ton of them. I love the satin ones as well as the matte ones. Satin ones transfer, so if you have a problem with that, don't get the satin ones, but they feel really good on your lips, pretty hydrating. But the matte ones, a lot of people think that they're drying, but I feel like all the matte non-transferable lipsticks are like that. I really love the vast shade range they have, and every time there's like a new collab, or you know, anytime there's like a new holiday or anything, they're always coming out with amazing colors, and I feel like I can find any color. So yeah, ColourPop lipsticks, super duper amazing, super duper affordable, super duper high quality. I love them. Okay, so the next thing is NYX Jumbo Pencil in Milk. Yeah, I'm not showing you a pencil. What I do, because I ran out of the pencil, so I actually put a little tweezer into it and I depotted it into a little jar like this. But I will be repurchasing it whenever I see it, because usually Ulta is always out of it, and I'm always looking for it because I love this, especially when your eyeshadows are not pigmented enough, or if you want to do like a very vibrant eyeshadow makeup look. I highly recommend to use this as a base. I've heard that they even sell these in little pots, like it's called like NYX eyeshadow primer or like NYX concealer or something, but I haven't tried the little pot or jar ones. I've only tried the pencil ones, and I love it, and I usually apply it with a brush, but just look how amazing it blends, and it has a really nice coverage. Okay, so the next thing, I don't know why I haven't talked about it yet, but this is the LA Girl Pro Concealer, and this shade is Creamy Beige, and I actually have these in like 4 or 5 different shades. One of them is also like medium beige. That really goes well with my skin color, but the Creamy Beige is kind of more salmony and kind of more peachy, which really helps brighten the under eye area. Or also, like, I love the brush applicator. I've seen Instagram videos where people actually throw these away because of their brush applicators, or they actually just take out the brush applicator, and I'm like, girl, I cannot clean up my brows without this brush applicator, because this is so precise and so little, and I feel like it really helps clean up around my brows. I really like these concealers, not for my under eye that much, mostly for cleaning up my brows, and especially for the brush applicator that it has. And these only cost like under $5 depending on where you get these. Alrighty, and then the next thing is the Wet n Wild Gold Bar highlighter. Now I know a lot of people are gonna be like, girl, this was limited edition, they were discontinued, but no, they're back for this holiday season. They're back, and it's so freaking loud, I cannot even talk, but whatever. They're back, and you cannot find these online, but you can definitely go to your CVS, local Rite Aid. They are really highly in stock at all of your local drugstores. So guys, I feel like even when I want a subtle highlight, I can use this. And even when I want a really crazy, I call it like a B word highlight, I can use this. If you want it to be really crazy blingy, what you're gonna do, you're just gonna spray your face with a makeup setting spray, and then you're gonna wait for it to be still a little bit wet, and then you're gonna take this on a dense brush, just like the brush that is from Wet n Wild, like this kind of brush, and you apply this, and it's gonna be so crazy that you're gonna be blinding people with this. Let me just swatch it and stop talking. Because guys, this just melts into my skin, and especially for my skin tone, like it's right here, my ring light is actually diffusing the shimmers. It was being sold for $40 on eBay because they were out of stock. I usually like to wear this when I'm around people, or you know, because a lot of times I'm talking just for myself. Every time I'm around people, I don't want my highlight to be textured or really that bling bling, because that just looks weird. Looks like you just have a little stripe of shimmer on your face. I really like my highlight to blend into my skin and look like a natural glow only when I'm around people. Other than that, for my pictures and for my YouTube and all, girl, I be going ham with my highlight. So yeah, don't get me wrong right there. But as you can see how it just melted into my skin, and it just complements my skin so nicely. It looks like a part of my skin. Alright, now the last product that I wanted to show you, I cannot find it, but I will try to put a little picture of it like somewhere around my screen. I can't find it. I've been using it a lot, but then it just disappears on me right when I need it to show. So this is the NYX glitter primer. This only cost like $6, and guys, this is the best thing. I even be using it if I really like some textured eyeshadows, and you know, sometimes the shimmer eyeshadows are hard to pack on top of the powder because you know the powder just doesn't really hold on to your shimmers or pigments or glitters. I love to use my NYX glitter primer under my glitters and also under my shimmers or pigments, and it just looks amazing. Holds on to anything that I apply on top of it very nicely, and it also helps the glitter process be very clean. If you're like me, I used to not know that NYX made a glitter primer, and I would just, you know, try to use my glitter glue, or sometimes my glitters would just be sitting there not getting a use because I do not know how to use them. Then sometimes I would even try to use like eyebrow gel to apply my glitter, but then of course eventually the eyebrow gel loses the stickiness, and then the glitter just starts falling all over my face, and then I did not know what to do, and then I got the NYX glitter primer, and I've been hooked. So guys, I feel like that were all my 12 best makeup products under $6, and I hope that you guys like this video. If you like these kind of videos, let me know. I'll try to do more videos like this. I hope that you guys like this video. If you did, then give this video a thumbs up. Follow me on Instagram, like my page on Facebook, subscribe over here. Also follow me on Twitter if you like. And that's it for this video, guys. Take care. Bye.